Peace and love, family. Super Amari Asad with a quick little video about submit and submissive. I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers here, but please don't take it to heart. I want you to learn for you to grow. If I allow you to be stagnant and stay where you at, then you will never grow, all right, or blossom, or to gain knowledge, right? So many people are big on submit and submissive. I see it all the time. They say, hey, Amari, I want to be submissive to a king. If it's worth doing, right? I want to submit. I want to do all these things. But what is the definition of submit? All right. According to dictionary.com, submit, accept or yield to a superior force or to authorities or the will of another person. All right. That means accept or yield to a superior force or to authority or the will of another person. That means submit. Submissive, according to dictionary.com, ready to conform to the authority of or the will of others, meekly obedient and passive. Again, ready to conform to the authority or the will of others, meekly the obedience and passive. So what does meekly mean? In a quiet voice, being passive. Okay, Amari, anything else that you want me to do? Type. All right. So, my ladies, you've been doing this on your own for so long. You didn't build your kingdom. You didn't build your foundation. Now you're trying to tell me you about to give up your power that you so-called asked to say that you about to submit and be submissive to. That's not going to happen. What I'm trying to get you to see, ladies and gentlemen, we can be balanced. But the whole point about it is we are only saying being submissive to a man, but we're never saying being submissive to a woman. You got to understand this context has been played in slavery. Way before you even thought about religious aspect. So why you think they wanted you to submit to the master? It's we playing on words here. You know what I'm saying? It's authority, superior. So I'm not your superior. I'm not your authority. But if any man that plays on that, what you think what he's going to do? He's going to stick his chest out. Say, hey, yeah, girl, you better bow down to me. You better yield to me, conform to me. Right? So, but you want to say, well, it's the way you use the word. No. Because if I call you a bitch, you're not going to say, oh, no, it's the way you use the word. Nah. It's a bitch. I'm a dog, whatever. Right? So we can't keep playing semantics with words. If the definition said that, we got to go by the definition. Ladies, gentlemen, you got to be careful what you're saying. Submit, being submissive. If you want to play on that, well, let's say, hey, I'm okay with compromising. I'm okay with giving my right to be right. That's understandable. But to submit to, that's a whole different ball game we asking for. Because you can't part-time it. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be, contingent, only on the weekends, you know what I'm saying? Or, I'm on call when I want to be submissive or being submit to. No. So, ladies, for me, I don't want a woman to submit to me. I don't want a woman to be submissive. I want you to tell me what it is. Tell me how you feel. Speak your mind. Be directive. Be authoritative. Be assertive. Perseverance. Whatever that need be. I like a strong woman. Anybody that like nothing less, that's them. But my whole thing is you was not born or made in the blueprint of being weak. I'm sorry. And the role that they talking about, the reason why you don't got a man is because you're not being submissive or being submit it to. No. Again, we're changing our behavior to get what we want. That for what reason? You're allowing someone to predict how you're going to react. You got a mouth, you got a mouth. I understand it. Let's work on it. But that's not being submissive. That's not being submitted to. That's working on, because let's be realistic. That working on that mouth is not just about you getting a man. That's working your mouth about in jobs, your career, your business aspect, your school aspect, your kids, anybody, your parents, all that. So it's not just for that one reason. So we got to understand what we're saying and how we delivering when we saying we want somebody to submit to it. No, I don't want you to submit to me. I'm not your authority. I'm not your superior. I'm not, quote unquote, the high force of that may be. No. We can be balanced, work together hand to hand, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I support you, you support me. But I'm not gonna not do it because you didn't do for me. I'm gonna do it because that's of me. Ladies, be who you are. You unique, you unique. That person who that king or that man or that boy or whatever you're dealing with is gonna see just that. We're dumbing down our women on a regular basis. Do change this, take this, look at this. No, don't be that. Look and change this color. No, be you. Yeah, I'm not all into the eyelashes and all the weave and all that good stuff. But my whole thing is a time for everything. It's balance. Some days I want you to be rah-rah and black power. And sometimes I want you to lay it down and make it look wavy. However, put a little makeup on, put a lipstick on, whatever. Right? Sometimes I'm old-fashioned. You can put on some Vaseline and call it a day. But at the end of the day, you got to do what makes you happy, what makes you like, what you like. Stop trying to conform to something that you're not going to conform to, ladies and gentlemen. The key to any equation of any relationship is balance. Balance is key, and balance will keep you in any journey that you are on. But you got to know what balance is. If you're not balanced, anything you're going to touch or even intervene with is not going to be balanced. So family, understand what you're saying and understand what you're asking and understand what you're doing. If you don't know what the word means, understand what the word means before you act on something. And don't change the word and say, well, nigga means my boy, my homeboy. Well, no, nigga means an ignorant person. Any race can be a nigga. Understand the dialect of the term, what it's used for. We can try to make it and dress it up pretty as all we want to. But submit and submissive means to give, yield to, conform to, superior to, all these things to a high authority. Why? That's what the definition says. So again, do you want that power to give your power up to someone else? No. Say, hey, so it's okay with disagree and agree. It's cool. It's not okay with a compromise to a certain degree. I'm okay with that. But let's build on something that's substantial, which is balancing and which is key. Family, I love you. But at the end of the day, for us to grow and move forward, we got to understand what we're doing. Peace and love, family. It's your boy, Amari Asad.